Bit of a different / shorter video this week. We wanted to make this episode to update you guys on the game and our season, but more importantly, update everyone on Connor Rogers' condition. So we'll quickly run through how the day panned out, and then at the end, we'll give you a bit more clarity about how Rogey is travelling. So down here, Sunday, 11:40. Cannot believe it's a Sunday. I drive past this quite often, and Melbourne High School looks like Hogwarts. Like, aesthetically, it is unbelievable. But the deck is like small and sort of not safe for anyone above 14 years of age. So we'll roll with the punches. We'll crack in and have a bit of a dip. We had a great clash with Melbourne High earlier in the year. So they beat everyone in our league by 150 points. They're a very dominant side. They take the piss, to be honest. And we took it up to them and we got the chocolates. Biggest test of the year. If we win, we're through to a granny. If we lose, we're through to a prelim. So super excited and can't wait to see how we go.
What's it say about a team when you let the opposition take your side of the oval?
Football's a game. Is it really that mental? Not really, but we're going to make it. We are playing thirds football, so maybe it's not that deep, but maybe it is. I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson out here. A lot of hypotheticals.
So the last time we played Melbourne High, it was an epic contest. Jarrah actually kicked a goal pretty much on the siren to beat them. Melbourne High School have been the yardstick in our competition all year. We knew that in this massive final that it was probably going to be a bit of an even contest, and that's how the first quarter started. It was a genuine arm wrestle and just two of the best teams in the competition just going at it. It was a great contest.
Every time we went in, our pressure was pretty good. If you're in 50, please take the shot. Please take it.
Yeah, mate, what a contest. It's tough out there, hot, very skillful, fit side. We're full of fat old blokes, but it's just a contest. It's won, lost and contest. I feel like we could have been further in front. I know that they missed some easy ones directly in front, but I feel like we've had opportunities as well, so got to keep grinding here.
We said just in that pre-game huddle it was going to be a bit of a street fight. We let them throw a few punches in the last 5 minutes there. It's a hot day, big ground's probably a bit bigger than we expected. We just got to make sure we switch on that entire quarter. It's going to be 17 minutes plus time on. We're just thinking 17 minutes the entire time, all right? Yeah. I know a few blokes maybe just didn't run two ways in the last 5 minutes, and the back six did an incredible job. We're really lucky they didn't pile on 2 or 3 goals there in the last 5 minutes. But if we were getting peppered, this quarter, just make sure you're running them out, all right? If you front gas, we've got 6 on the bench, so it is a street fight. That means we have to make sure we can't let them throw those cheap punches late.
Second quarter, it's been a bit of a trend this season. We were able to get some momentum. Melbourne High School, through some of the pressure of our defence, couldn't quite convert some opportunities, and we've done this a few times throughout the season. In this second quarter, got a bit of a run on. We got control of the game and we're capitalising on opportunities. And it was pretty crazy. Like, halfway through the second, I looked up at the scoreboard and it reminded me of the Ajax game where the second quarter sort of comes out of nowhere and all of a sudden we've got a fairly healthy gap on the game. And it felt like we were a couple of goals away from really having control of the contest. Towards the end of the second quarter, that's when Rogey went down with his injury. The game ended up being abandoned from that point onwards. Rog was heading towards goal, trying to get boot to ball, and in just an absolute freak accident, fell on his leg. He hyperextended his knee, and then it ended up becoming dislocated. It was a pretty shocking thing to see, as a teammate and best mate. It was, very sad to see Rog go down, and our concern was just for him straight away, and it's been with him for the rest of the week, to be honest. It's all that I can really think about is Rog at the moment. In classic Rog fashion, once he went down and the adrenaline kicked in, he was hilarious for the first 15 minutes. It took about 40 minutes for the ambulances to get there and probably an extra half an hour to get him off the ground as well. So when a game is stopped for that amount of time, it gets called off. But Rog was very, very funny. He was obviously full of adrenaline and just trying to distract other people from the trauma of it all, which speaks volumes of himself, selflessly cracking gags so other people feel less uncomfortable. He's for a long time, I've thought Rogey's one of the toughest people that I've ever met. Back in the day, we'd have Kiss FM street team shifts, and on the run sheet, it would say, we got to pack the truck with dry bars and flags and packets of shapes and whatnot. And then at the end of the run sheet, it would say, we got to pack the car with 40 sandbags. And I would really roll my eyes and kick up a stink that we have to put 40 sandbags into the car. But Rog would just roll the sleeves up and start grabbing 6 at a time and just go through it. And that's the way he attacks things. So that's what we saw on the weekend. He was in extreme agony, gritted the teeth and just got through it. And he's, a tougher man than a lot of people that I've ever met. And to be honest, the way he compartmentalized it, turned it into humor and just got through what he went through was very inspiring from a close mate's standpoint. Rogey's still in hospital at the moment and they're still determining the extent of the injury. It's going to be a long road back for Rog from a recovery standpoint, and he's, really appreciated all the support that's come his way, but he's going to need a lot of help from this point onwards. So we're still working out what we can do to support the man, but it's a long road back from an injury of that severity. It does feel a little bit silly and pointless and obsolete making this video. We did want to do it to provide context of the game and the season, but mainly to do it to provide context of how Rogey's travelling from a season and game standpoint. So because the game was abandoned before halftime, they go to ladder positions throughout the season, and obviously we finished third and Melbourne High finished first, so Melbourne High go through to the grand final. And we've got a game against Hawthorn this week, 9:20 at the Zoo. We really appreciate all the support that everyone's given Rog across the last couple of days, and we really appreciate your understanding that the vlog is a little bit different this week. The lads still have a final against Hawthorn, 9:20 at the Zoo this weekend. Hopefully we can go out there and do it for Rog, even though that feels a little bit meaningless at the moment. Because, to be honest, our thoughts and all our energy is with him and helping him recover at the moment. So appreciate the support, and we love you, Rog.